Happy New Year, my beautiful saucies. It is your girl, Exotical Sauce, back at you with another video. And I just hope and pray that this new year brings love and blessings and peace, and that you will accomplish everything or every goal that you choose to accomplish this year. And I hope you do it with style and grace and all of that exotical sauce that I know that you have. So, tonight I wanted to talk about New Year resolutions for Exoticals. So one of the first New Year's resolutions that I hope and pray that the Exoticals would adhere to in 2025 is that you do not back down and never stop defending yourself. Always stand up for yourself and speak passionately in defense of your community, because one thing I noticed is that MLS people have been quiet and silent and nice and playing the bigger person or being the bigger person for far too long, and it hasn't gotten us anywhere, except it just makes us look like we're weak and that we're afraid to speak up, or it just makes like constant conceding to people just makes them, make the opposing party look like they're right about us when they talk shit about us. No matter how heated things get, or no matter what people say, or how much like backlash you're going to get for whatever you say, just always stand on it and speak your truth. I'm not afraid to be called a colorist. I'm not afraid to be called a racist or an N-word or anything that you have to throw at me, like any of your insults that you throw at me. I'm not afraid of that. If you think I'm divisive and colorist, well, feel free to block me. You don't have to click on my videos. But I'm not going to stand down, and I'm not going to back down from anything that I believe in. And I do believe in this community. I believe that MLS women are just as beautiful and just as strong and just as resilient as anyone else. We come from a rich, resilient history, and that we are just as strong and just as intelligent as any other women. And I don't feel like we deserve, as a whole, to be bullied. Now, if someone wants to call out somebody in particular, like a person or an individual, for being colorist or something, that's different. But the whole community, we have to take a stand and defend ourselves. And if you fail to defend yourself and you concede all the time, then that person is going to feel like you don't have a counter argument for whatever they're accusing you of, and you're just conceding because you're basically saying that they're right. So always stand up for what you believe in, and always defend yourself, and always defend your community. Stand up for your community. And really, honestly, I believe that is where most of my passion from now on going forward will be, for this community. My passion that I have and my outspokenness and my bravery will be dedicated to my community and people that look like me. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because not too long ago I was watching O'Shea Duke Jackson do a video about Amanda Seales, and she may not be the most likable person, I get it, but in his comment section, people who are unambiguous and dark skinned were saying things like, well, those pro-black biracials look stupid to me, and they look foolish to me, and they're a joke, and this and that. So yeah, burn the cape for this year. 2025 going forward, I think Exoticals should burn the cape. And before any of the, unambiguous dark-skinned black people get into my comment section and say, oh, well, not all unambiguous dark-skinned black people feel that way, this and that. I get it. And Exoticals in general get it. But my question to you is, well, where are all the not alls when these people make comments about MLS women or MLS people in general, when they're talking about us and they're saying that they not like us, and that we're, MLS men are weak, or MLS women are colorist, or we're colorist because we like each other, we want to date each other, or we prefer someone that's light skinned like we are, or any scenario at all. Unambiguous dark-skinned black people feel the need to go in on us, and I don't see the ones that don't feel that way, or the not-alls, saying anything in our defense. They're usually laughing, or they're usually going along with it, co-signing, or they're just silent altogether, and they don't say anything in our defense. So yeah, burn the cape. They don't cape for you at all. There's nobody anywhere that I know of making content that are unambiguous and dark skinned dedicated to defending MLS people. And if they all don't feel that way, well, where are all of these people that don't feel that way to defend us? You may call it divisive or colorist or whatever you want to call it. I really don't care what you say about my stance on the issue. I call it self-preservation. I don't call it divisiveness. I call it having self-respect and having enough self-respect to defend other women and other people that look like me, and that includes MLS men and MLS women. I feel like, if we're all black one minute and then you make differences another minute, then clearly there's differences. Clearly you feel a way. So why, and you're not going to cape for this community. So this community has to have a voice. So we should be the voices of our own community, and we should stand up for ourselves. So going forward in 2025, I believe that Exoticals should stand up for themselves and never stop. Don't be afraid to check people when they talk about us in a very unfair, in a very disparaging way. If you're talking about just one individual, that's fine. But if you're just talking about the whole community, just don't let that shit fly, because you're going to look weak and they're going to just not respect you in general. Another New Year's resolution for Exoticals is not let anyone shame you for being MLS or being biracial, being multi-generationally mixed, being Creole, or being whatever you identify as, monoracial, light skin, whatever you want to identify as. Identify that way and do it proudly and stand on that shit. Don't let anybody humble you, or anyone's humbling tactics work on you and make you feel like you can't identify as biracial and be proud, or mixed race and be proud, whether you're light skin or dark skin, mixed race. It does not matter. If you are who you are and you're very proud of yourself and you have enough confidence in yourself to proudly say who you are and what you are mixed with, and that you're proud of it, and embrace all of it, and don't let people shame you and make you feel like you're any less black, or any less proud to be black, or any less proud of your blackness because you embrace your admixture. Your admixture is a part of you, and it will always be a part of you, no matter where you are, what part of the world you go to. It will always be a part of you. And Blackistan is the main people that remind you that you have admixture, even if in some cases a lot of MLS women try to forget or try to breed it out. No matter what you do, because they try to breed it out because of self-hatred or low self-esteem, no matter what the situation is, you have admixture, and it's showing up in your phenotype, and you are an exotical, regardless if you identify as such. Blackistan will let you know that every single day of your life. They will let you know that you are different. You're not just black, you're privileged, and you're colorist, and you're all these things, texturist, featurist, whatever. Don't let those insults scare you. Another New Year resolution I want Exoticals to embrace is embrace your entire admixture and your entire your entire culture, or who you are culturally and who you are as a person. It doesn't matter what you are mixed with or how I got there. Embrace it. If you know you're part French, or you know you're a Spanish Creole, or if you are a dark-skinned black person that looks like a black passing mixed person, but you know you have admixture, shout that shit from the rooftops and let everyone know that you're proud of the admixture and you would like to know more about your culture. Get to know who you are as a person, as a human being, because every human being has the right to know who they are and what their identity is fully. Even if you are not an exotical, still embrace yourself fully. I encourage that going forward, but especially for exoticals, if you do have admixture, and definitely if you are noticeably different, or you look different from the average black person, and whether it's in phenotype or skin tone, or your facial features, or your hair texture, or your eye color, whatever, embrace it, and don't let anyone shame you into not embracing that by calling it by some other name, like how Lotto changed her name and stuff like that. Don't let anyone shame you for who you are. Stand 10 toes. down on your full identity, no matter where it comes from. And another thing I wanted to talk about with the resolutions, as far as like embracing your full identity, is to not allow people to, like, their shaming tactics to work against you when they call you privileged. Okay, well, just embrace that. Yeah, I'm privileged, and I'm going to do everything I can to work on myself and to improve myself each and every day, be it my self-esteem through therapy or journaling, self-analytical tactics, or practices like journaling and stuff, or fitness or skincare, or whatever I can do to improve myself. Work on your vocabulary, work on yourself, and just, work towards changing whatever it is you don't like about yourself. However you need to do it, that's completely your business, but whatever you can make improvements on, make that improvement for this year so you can stack more privileges. Be fearless in 2025. Don't let people's attitudes and stink faces and their shaming tactics work on you. Even if you're one of those kind of women that want to lay back in the cut and just kind of be, to yourself because you're a girl's girl and you don't want to work on yourself, you're still going to get the stink faces. You're still going to get the attitude from other women. And most of the time, 9 times out of 10, you have your guard up when you're in the presence of other women, no matter what you look like, whether you work on yourself or not. So just stand up and have the courage to work on yourself and improve what you want to improve about yourself. Don't sit around and hate on other women because they work out, or they have a skincare routine, or they know how to do their own makeup, or they dress well. Don't look down on them or be mad or be jealous when you know deep down inside you want to do those things too. You're just not brave enough because you don't like the shaming tactics or the attitude from other women, because you're going to get that shit regardless. They're going to give you stink faces and attitude regardless. So work on yourself and be brave enough to do it, because it takes a lot of bravery to know you have privileges, and then you work on yourself to get more privileges. You're always going to have stink faces from other women who don't want to work on themselves. Whether you do it or you don't, you're going to have attitude from women regardless. So that girl shit, that goes only so far. It's not going to protect you or save you from other women. Shaming tactics is not going to save you. So work on yourself and be brave and stand up 10 toes down on it, and be selfish and think about you and think about what you want as far as privilege stacking, right? And improve, and self-improvement. Be selfish when it comes to that, and don't think about or worry about other women, and just do what makes you feel happy. So that is my video for today. Happy New Year again. I love each and every last one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. And I pray that everything this year works out for you, that you go through this year safely, and that you have all the happiness and love and blessings that you deserve. And I will see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are, and the things that you want to work on this year and what you want to improve on. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.